Manzanares.
And my name is Trinity Farms.
And we are Topper Nation News. Today is February 26, 2018, and the ACT word of the day is quality, a distinguishing feature. And also know that quality is always best over quantity. Yes. Also, also class dues are ASAP due, okay? If you want to do anything at school, you must turn in your class dues.
Pay mine.
And wear SSA because now there's 40 students in the auditorium because we are overfull with students who don't want to follow directions and wear their SSA. So please try to wear your SSA, girl.
Don't be
all right.
looking at me.
She alright. We okay. Anyways, Trini, give us some weather for us, please.
All right. Well, today's weather is sunny. It feels good outside. The high is 62 and the low is 36. So
32.
the low is 36.
36. You're wrong, Demetrius.
Hey, how you guys doing? This is Sports Hub. We're back here again. Chris Nix.
Two Fly, Austin Thomas.
All right, so first off, we're going to go with the, one of the biggest things in sports, the $100,000 wiretap by Arizona's head coach. Recently, the FBI discovered a wiretap with DeAndre Ayton and Arizona's head coach discussing that they would pay DeAndre Ayton $100,000 to ensure that he goes to this university. And,
No, this can't be true.
That's very much true. I think that's why Sharif O'Neal, top-rated high school player, he decommitted from Arizona.
The 4-star recruit?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's
decommitted
crazy.
from Arizona because of the scandals, and also because Arizona has had a lot of trouble also with Alonzo Trier being ruled ineligible for taking PEDs. So the junior star, Arizona.
Yep.
So
First Louisville, now Arizona?
I mean, you got to have the top kids. You got to do what you can to get the top kids. I just say they go ahead and pay these players, so they won't have to worry about getting in trouble. Like, they pay them already, but you know they can pay them a lot more.
Chris, this is what I believe. I think that's what the NBA is for. I believe that you should have to work hard for your education, but I think that my thing is I think they should let you be able to come straight out of high school. If you're good enough, I think, and you feel like you're with the best of the best, I feel like you should be able to do it. If you need a year of college, then go. But I mean, I feel like you should. If you go to college, you should have to stay at least 2 years.
Yeah, I can see that.
That way you can have the muscle and you have the maturity. Not 3 years, not like baseball, but 2 years. Just enough to where you're ready, your body's physically ready to take on the NBA. But if you're one of them freaks like Zion Williamson, I think that you should be able to go straight in and play.
I can agree with that. But on to some other basketball news. The hacker of the year is Zaza Pachulia, trying to kill players on and off the court. Yes, he recently fell on Russell Westbrook's leg, trying to tear his ACL. Which I think he tried to tear his ACL because there was nothing that propelled him to fall on him like that because there was nobody behind him, and it wasn't like Russell Westbrook landed on his foot or anything. He just fell and tumbled over on him. So I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel as if he's really trying to hurt these players.
I feel that after what happened with Kawhi, I think that it's very possible that he could be doing that, but at the same time, it's other reasons. Maybe he's just the fall guy. Maybe he's just goofy like JaVale. But I believe that it's very possible that he could be doing it on purpose.
He gets put on unwanted posters like Jalen Ramsey. Yep. So speaking of that, Jalen Ramsey just got into a Twitter battle with a former coach of his. Well, I feel as if he was talking to Jimbo Fisher, but he was tweeting with the defensive coordinator at Texas A&M. Wow. So, assistant coach at Texas A&M about him being on a poster for recruiting with other DBs that play for Jimbo Fisher at Florida State. Mm-hmm. And Jalen Ramsey says that he never taught him anything how to be a defensive back. So he doesn't appreciate being on a poster for recruiting with someone that hasn't taught him anything, or especially with a school that he didn't attend.
I agree with that. I mean, there's not too much you can say about that. He said how he had to say it. He stood up and been a man. Was a man about it. So. Man.
Yep, it's all in the past now. Unlike Sam Darnold, who would not throw in the NFL Combine.
Man, he's just that good. That kid, man, has an arm for days. Got to give it to him.
Do you think that would be a smart decision for him?
I don't think it'll drop his draft stock, though.
I think it'll actually raise his draft stock because, well, he's probably going to go top five. But I feel as if it was a good decision because if he doesn't do so good, it could hurt his draft stock. So with him not participating it gives scouts the opportunity to say, no, we're going to pass on him, and then they be upset because they passed on him if he's so good. So either way, you'd have to make a decision on if you think he's good enough already, as if you've seen, like from what you've seen so far, if he's already good enough, as opposed to you going to the combine, he plays terrible, and you go back to your coach, no, we don't want him, he's not that good.
Well, you know who draft stock is rising?
Who's that?
Miles Bridges. And you know who's dropping? Trae Young. As if he came out and said he goes on since he's been on that shooting slump on the road, he came out and said that he's been struggling to shoot on the road, and it's always been like that throughout his life. That when he goes on the road, he struggles to shoot. So that means he probably struggled to shoot at AAU. And as you know as well as I do, that the NBA is 82 games.
I still feel as if,
and every game is not going to be at home.
I still feel as if he'll be a top 10 pick still, just because of how good he is now.
I think he dropped out of that top 5.
I mean, he might, but they have Marvin Bagley, number 6. So
where do you put Miles Bridges at there?
I put him at top 10 too.
Because the kid, man, is athletic. He's strong. He's fast. He's physical, and he can guard 3 to 4 positions.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see where he goes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, well, that's it for Sports Hub, and on to the guys at the front.
Okay, so I'm here with some of the boys from our class of 2018 seniors. Okay. So I have a question for y'all. Do y'all have any advice for any juniors who are about to take the ACT and become seniors?
Man, look, if you a junior and you about to take the ACT, pass it.
Don't go to sleep like everybody else does.
On me.
I did that.
Don't take too much time. Make sure you finish every section.
On me.
For 21 or more. Do your
Hey, I got you. Try to take it more than once. Don't just take it one time unless you get like a 30. If you get a 30, you're straight. If you get like a 19, go ahead and take that junk 2 times and then see if you can do it better.
I'll tell this, so you don't want to listen to me.
On me.
really?
Take time now and practice because it's going to help out in the end run. It's not.
Oh, you got mine, Mike.
Hey, bro. School.
And any advice for them just becoming seniors?
On me, bro. Hey, look.
Senioritis is real, dog. Senioritis is real.
On me.
It's a curse, my life.
Bro, where the other one go?
On God, senioritis is real. Do not catch it. Please wear your surgical mask.
Look, bro.
Don't catch that. Don't
Think
catch it.
about it like
On
this.
God. Do not procrastinate. Turn in all your work on time. File your FAFSA on time. Yeah. Apply to college on time.
On me.
If you have Dr. Harper, do your work. Don't be stupid like.
She don't play.
If you have a hard capstone teacher, do your work.
Do your work, period.
Hey, bro, on me, bro. If you want to sell chips, bro, avoid Mr. Taylor, bro. On me.
Don't procrastinate either.
On me.
How many times have we said don't procrastinate, man?
All right, guys, thank you. On to some sweeter news. A 6th grade teacher in Huntsville, Alabama got a sweet surprise from his student. His wife's father passed away, and the students realized that he was a little off that week. So one of his students actually gave him 3 quarters, which is 75 cents, and a note saying, "Sorry, Miss Lawrence," well, he is Mr. Lawrence, to his wife, and she didn't want her ice cream that day, so she gave her that to make her feel better. So that was really sweet, and that's, just pass along the love and sweetness, guys. If you don't want your ice cream, give your money to somebody else who might want it.
Yeah.
Cause I'm hungry. I'm real deal hungry.
All right, Mr. Cameraman.
Well, that's all for today on Topper Nation News 3A edition.
We'll see you next time.